Okay. 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 I think I got an idea. Maybe. I probably need to go back to the house. Maybe. Um, yeah. I think I got an idea. Okay. So, how do we start the video? I think we start by saying I accidentally slept all night last night instead of all day like I usually do. Whereas normally I would be going to bed right now. It's like 8 a.m. and instead I am wide awake. Wide awake. And honestly, I think I'm gonna be sad today. And I say that as if it's a choice because in some cases it is, I suppose. Some cases I could choose to be happy. I could try to have a good day today. And I wouldn't say that I'm not gonna try to have a good day. Of course I'm gonna try to have a good day, but just based on my morning feelings and the weather, I've been looking out my window. It's very gloomy. It's raining. Sun's out but not shining. So I turned off all my lights and I'm sitting in the dark playing Minecraft. And I think I'm gonna be sad today because I don't know what to do with myself today. I don't know what to do in general. And normally, as much as that's a problem, I'm able to I'm able to justify myself and make excuses for myself and I can say, well, it's, you know, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., 7 a.m. is usually when I try to go to bed. So I can say, well, even if I wanted to do something, it's the middle of the night, so I can't go do anything. But that's not the case today. Because today, I'm probably going to be awake all day and just chilling here in my room, probably all day. Because I can't really go anywhere. I could. I don't really want to with the rain and everything because I can't drive, so I'd have to walk, and that doesn't sound very pleasant. And so I am just kind of feeling kind of stuck this morning, I suppose. So that's how I'll put it. And I don't know. I don't know. I've had a lot on my mind. I haven't been able to put the words together very well. I've been browsing through my notes, searching for something to talk about, some sort of video idea or something interesting, something in general to strike strike the iron while it's hot, I think is what I was gonna say, but I don't think that really makes any sense in this context. But you know, get my brain going while I'm awake and before I'm tired and groggy and brain dead later. Try to get something together, and I instead have just been sitting here sad about nothing. Sad about the idea that I'm gonna have a bad day today because I'm awake, which is really depressing, honestly. Wow, that is, that's my reality though, to be honest. I am not, not too happy to be awake right now. And I suppose I could just try to force myself back to sleep and I don't know. I mean, I could physically force myself back to sleep and take some NyQuil or something and just pass out, but that seems unhealthy and irresponsible. And as much as I am both of those things, I would like to not be, at least not all the time, you know? Whole like trying to make a positive change in my life or make a positive difference or something, and like forcing myself to sleep all day long so that I don't have to think and I don't have to be alone doesn't seem like a very good positive impact or positive change. It seems very much like regressing back to my depression. And we're trying to not do that. We're trying to be happy now, even though I started this off by saying I'm going to be sad today. The goal is to not actually be sad today. The goal is to talk about it in hopes that I can um, stop it before it starts or reverse it before it gets too much worse. Because, like, I'm okay right now, you know? I, I wouldn't say I'm, like, over the moon, overjoyed. I just heard somebody shoot an arrow over there. Whatever, dude. I don't care. Don't care. Not my problem. Gonna go this way. Nope, gonna go this way, because my house is this way. Yeah, so like I'm okay right now, you know. I got a lot on my mind that I'm thinking about, but nothing concrete enough to cause any like issues, you know. Like I'm bouncing around between 100 different things that all could make me sad, but nothing's like really wrong today, you know? Like if somebody asks me what's wrong, what's bothering you, it's really nothing. Nothing in particular, you know? Maybe it's just a little bit of everything. That's okay. It is what it is, you know? But I'm just I'm really not looking forward to being alone all day today. And I suppose I could do something about that. I could reach out to somebody and, you know, say like, "Hey, I'm lonely and I need a friend, but I'm not gonna." Well, probably not gonna. I never do. I don't. I've never liked asking people to hang out. I think it's a big problem I've always had is I don't like to be the initiator, which I can see how that's a problem. Like I very obviously know that that's a problem. I'm very aware. Because it tends to leave people feeling very unwanted if you don't make an effort to you know, want them or care about them or anything of the sort. So it makes sense, you know. Nobody wants to feel unwanted, and no one-sided friendships do not feel very even, obviously, because they're one-sided. Duh. But I have always felt unwanted, even when people reach out to me. I can't ever seem to accept the fact that maybe I am appreciated, maybe I am, you know, important in some people's lives in some capacity. I can't ever accept that fact. I hate it. I don't hate it. I just don't believe it. Like, you could tell me 1,000 times how important I am to you, and I just don't believe it. I don't know why. And I suppose it's not always the case, person to person, for sure. Maybe it's a maybe it's a love language thing. Maybe maybe I'm missing something, you know? Like maybe I don't understand it as well as I think I do, or I don't understand myself as well as I think I do. And so I don't know how to explain to people how to treat me, you know? Like, if that makes sense, I don't know. I can tell people how not to treat me, you know? I can tell people things not to do and things to, but that's pretty basic. don't really have any, like, I don't have any standards, maybe. That's what I'm looking for. Like, like when I say that, I can tell people like don't lie to me. Tell me the truth in every circumstance and, don't I don't know, that's really about it that I can think of. Don't lie to me because that just leads to all kinds of problems. I just hate lying. And I don't know, I've never really had problems with friends lying to me and stuff, but I also just know that a lot of the time spent with my friends, I've always felt very undervalued, and I always felt like I was kind of just there for a very minuscule purpose. I wasn't really there because I was essential to the situation or I was essential to the friend group, which is probably not the truth. It's probably not the case at all because me and my friends have spent so much time together, known each other for so many years, yet I never could shake the feeling that there was some other reasonings or like I don't know. I never could just accept the fact that people like me for me. I always felt like there was some other reason, like it's because I had a place to stay that we could hang out and do whatever. I had parents that didn't really care, or I guess my mom didn't really care, or because I had, you know, cash to buy food and drinks and whatever else we might want, and I didn't have any cares about it. Like I was very much a yes man for a lot of things. I mean, I had my limits for sure. Certain things just too much for me. Like like think of a good example. I don't know. You know, breaking and entering or something, like, and not that I have any friends that have done that before, but certain stuff is just a little too far for me, but overall, when it came down to like you want to sneak out in the middle of the night and go meet up with some of our other buddies from across town, yeah, why not? you know Stuff like that is like I was just a yes man. I was just a tag along. I was always down for the adventure, and I kind of miss that about myself. I kind of miss being down for the adventure like that. But it kind of took a toll on me because I felt like I was never fully there for myself. I was showing up for everybody because I felt like that's what they wanted me to do, and I felt like, I don't know, not that it wouldn't be the same without me, obviously, and there's definitely been times that my friends have told me like, no, you have to come with, it won't be the same without you. It's like you're so essential, and then I come and we're doing whatever, we're hanging out or whatever, and it's nothing. It's nothing special. There's no engagement or reasoning as to my presence being there or needing to be there. Like, I feel like I'm talking so vaguely, but I'm thinking of like, invite, my three closest friends over to come hang out and, you know, get dinner, watch a movie, whatever. I don't know. We were in high school, have a sleepover, do whatever, party, something. I don't know. So I invite my three closest friends over, my three only friends, to be honest, and we just sit and on our phones. Like, one person's watching YouTube, one person's got their headphones in, listening to music, falling asleep. My other friend's like sitting on his laptop working on homework or something. It's like, why are we all here in the same room just to not be here in the same room? I got so tired of it. I got so tired of it. But now I have nobody. Now it's just me all alone almost all the time. All the time that it matters. That's not true, but it's the most prominent, you know? It's the most defining times is when I'm alone, because it's when my thoughts seem to be the worst. It's when my mental seems to go downhill, and I just spend too much time alone. Here we go. I knew I was... Oh, wait. I knew I was making a terrible mistake. Yeah, I should have seen this coming from the last, like, 4 or 5 times that I've done this to myself. But it's cool. We're gonna just, this is the most annoying thing in the world, so I am so sorry for anybody that has to hear that. We're gonna just scout out something. Something. Pretty sure this is where I just came from. So that's completely unhelpful. And those are diamonds. So that's completely unhelpful. Dude. Why does this whole place have to be, like, completely flooded? It's terrible. I want to get through... I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I know there's more here. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I am just distracting myself. I wasn't even trying to, like, do anything. I was just trying to talk. Now I'm getting lost. It's fine. It's fine. Much like my real life. Very lost. That's okay. Not everything has to be easy to follow, easy to understand. It's all a journey. It's all a process of learning and changing, and I mean, who knows? Who knows what the future holds? I don't know what any of this has to do with my loneliness, but, you know, it got us back on track, so I suppose. I just, I grow so tired of being so alone, and yet, much like all of my other problems, I don't do anything to change it. I instead just not really whine and cry. Definitely cry a little bit here and there, you know, once in a while, but not really about my friends, because I don't really have any reason to cry over my friends. It's not like they're gone. Like, it's just me. It's literally just me. My inability to be a good friend to people, and to my inability to communicate, really, I think is the root of the problem. Is I just suck at communicating. I suck at keeping in touch, and just, well, just being a good friend in general. I'm just not a good friend. I try, or I did try for a long time, and I feel like I did a good job. Just couldn't keep up with it anymore. I haven't been able to get that back. I haven't been able to be a good friend anymore. I'm kind of just always who I am, never who I want to be. That's not true, but sometimes it feels very true. Sometimes I really do feel like I'm never the person that I want to be or wish to be, and that's silly, because I can be anybody I want. I just have to try, you know? Nobody can tell you who you can or can't be. Nobody can tell you, well, okay, people can tell you what you can and can't do, like laws and stuff like that, but, you know, overall, you're free to be you and do you and be whatever you want to be and whoever you want to be, and same goes for me. It's true for all of us. It's the beauty of free will and human nature. And I wish I could take advantage of that, but I'm too afraid of failure to do anything and to be anybody. So instead, I just get upset that I struggle so much with my own identity and my own self, my own, well, everything, really. I suppose. Struggle with a lot, but it gets better. It's been getting better, I think. I mean, I made it this far, right? Started, started trying to prioritize myself ever so slightly more, which is good. Always need to save room in your life for you, which is something that I've always struggled with, because why would I care about myself if I don't even like myself? But, you know, if you want to like yourself, you probably should start by caring. You know, at least, at least that's what's been kind of working for me. I'm not really one to give advice, and I wouldn't really recommend listening to me for advice. If anything, you should listen to me to, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I have some sort of value in some capacity. Listen to me for my deep thoughts and Minecraft stupidity, or listen to me because I need friends, or I don't know. I mean, you can make your own reasons, but I would highly suggest not for advice, because I am not the best. I don't know. Maybe that's not true. People tend to ask me for advice about things, or at least they used to. Like, friends used to ask me for relationship advice, which I always thought was kind of bizarre, but I suppose I just kind of have an analytical mind, which maybe helps me navigate through emotions, or through other people's emotions more particularly. So maybe you should listen to me for advice. Maybe actually I'm a genius, and I always know what I'm talking about, and I'm the greatest. Oh my god, get me away from that freak. I don't have any more torches. I did bring bamboo. Good. Doing something right. Shocker. A lot of iron here. This is not where I wanted to be, or where I thought I was going to end up, but why? 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 There's always water. Why? Anyway. Back up there. Anyway, point being, you should definitely listen to me for advice, because I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I am very certified and capable to help you through any issues that you may find yourself having. For sure. Promise. Definitely. Don't mistake my tone for sarcasm. I'm being so serious. Why do I feel like there's a bug crawling on my hand? Okay, never mind, we're good. Oh my, look away for 1 second. Alright. So today's going absolutely splendid, if you can't tell. Yup, yup. Absolutely splendid, if you can't tell. So I think all that stuff is probably gone, if I had to guess. Like, I know I'm not gonna grab anything to help prepare myself for this long journey to try and find all my stuff, because that would be smart, and that's not me. Duh. No, that stuff is definitely probably gone. I think I seem to have a curse of making diamond pickaxes and then proceeding to lose them right after. So that's 2 for 2 now. We're killing it. That's another creeper. Saw that one. Can't blend in. You know? I am so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Why can't everybody just be nice? Why can't everybody just be friendly, okay? I'm not playing in passive mode, but like, let me tame a creeper, you know? Let me make some friends. Make some Minecraft friends. I'm not going to the villagers because they be talking funny. They say some crazy stuff about me. So I'm not messing with them. Anywho, it's okay. I have my other my what are they? Why can't I think of the pandas? Dude, those are my friends. I'll always have those guys. Those guys are the true, I don't even know. Anyway, we made it back. Now, what direction did we go? Hmm. Hmm. Wonderful question. I don't think it was down that way. Let's see if I can remember what I was talking about before I had to take a second there. My fever started kicking up and I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm not doing too hot right now. So maybe that's what else my problem is today. Maybe that's why I'm so sad today, because I have this fever ravaging through my system. It's messing me up in all kinds of ways. It's not like terrible, but then whenever I feel like it's not terrible, it just gets worse. So I can't really feel like if I don't talk about it, it won't maybe it'll stop getting worse. And maybe am I dumb? Am I dumb? Maybe it was that way. As I remember dropping off that little spot. I don't remember going down that way. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're cooked, honestly. I think my dreams of nether travel are not gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find my way through here. And instead of preparing and bringing new stuff, we're just a struggle today. We're just all aboard the struggle bus, I guess. Cause I'm screwing everything up just as I do best. Screw it all up. That's okay. That's what life's all about. Life's all about making mistakes, screwing things up, and trying again. You know, that's that's what it's all for. You know, you make a mistake and you learn from it. Am I gonna learn from this mistake? No, probably not. So I think I've done this same thing like 3 or 4 times, but that's okay because this is Minecraft, not real life. And maybe I will learn from my real life mistakes one day, hopefully. I've definitely learned from a few, and if you ask me what they are, I couldn't tell you, but it sounds nicer to say I did. So, you know, we'll go with that. If it's true, maybe, but for all you're concerned, maybe I've never made any mistakes in my life. Maybe I'm perfect. I'm not, but that's okay. I'm just, I'm so all over the place, dude. I think, I think I need to go to bed. I think I need to go back to sleep. I know I started this video talking about how I'm gonna be awake all day, but I think my loneliness is winning, and I think I need to go to bed. I think I need to go sleep for at least like half of the day so that I don't have to be alone and sad for a long time, only a decent amount of time, right? Like, or I could just, you know, make a difference, make a change, like text somebody or like, you know, I don't know, literally anything else except for doing what I've continued to do for the past few years of not reaching out and not talking to anybody. and just kind of wallowing in my misery. No, that's not true. I don't wallow in my misery. I'm comfortable in my misery. It's very comforting, because it's all I know. And if I change that, that scares me, honestly. Change is very scary. As much as it's important and it's essential, it's terrifying. Don't, don't like change in a lot of aspects. I think there's a lot of good change, but I think a lot of it is hard to do. I think a lot of it is hard to accept, at least in my personal circumstances, and that's all I can speak for. That's all I know. I know that I have a fear of change, failure, and usually in my mind and in my circumstances, those tend to go hand in hand because a lot of change means a lot of trying new things or trying something else or, whatever. Something that leads you to the ability to fail at something. And I don't like to fail because I am perfect and there's nothing wrong with me ever. No. But I don't like to fail because it makes me feel bad because I already feel like a failure in every other aspect of everything all the time. Very specific. I know. Just truthfully, in general, I feel like quite a bit of a failure throughout my life. And so when it comes to having to try something new or try something different in order to make a change, like, I don't know, changing my socializing habits of not socializing at all, that scares me. That's pretty scary to me because, you know, I don't like to socialize. I don't like to be social. I don't like people. I don't like talking to people. I do like people. I don't like talking to people because just too much sometimes. It's just a lot to handle sometimes. And I can't always do it. I try quite often. I try, and it doesn't always work. One stick short. I'm so smart. That's okay. Whatever. Actually, it's not okay because I really need an axe. So I need, yeah, okay. I don't even say anything. Don't even say anything. There are not a pair of boots in that chest, and I refuse to open it back up for anybody to say otherwise. There is not an extra pair of iron boots in the house. I refuse to hear you say there's not. If you say there is, I'm going to label it blasphemy. There's nothing in there that needs to be seen or spoken of, okay? I did not waste a bunch of iron making another pair of boots. It's fine. I'm not upset about it. It's fine. Anyway, anyway, anyway. I need a house project. I need something. I gotta get out of caves, dude. It's causing me to what, bro? I turned around for 1 second. So that tells me these trees are definitely too close together. But to be honest, don't really care. Don't really care at all, as a matter of fact. So, you know what? They're just gonna have to deal with this in natural, unnatural growth pattern. That's a new one. Get me making up new words. Just kidding. I don't know, dude. I'm so... Head feels swollen like a balloon. Like, I don't even have a headache anymore. I had a pretty bad headache when I woke up, but it's faded pretty much completely by now, which is good for me, but this fear is making my head feel like, well, like I just said, like a balloon. Feels very swollen or light, not really swollen. Just it's you know, it's a very contradictive statement, but it's like it feels heavy and light at the same time. Like I feel like my head could just drop on my desk at any second right now, and that would hurt a lot. But I think I'll be okay. I think I'm gonna go to bed, go take a nap or something. Do I have another poisonous potato in there? I'm getting too distracted. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for listening and watching, or you know, putting this on in the background while you do something more important with your life. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate it all the same. It's very, very appreciated, and I hope you know how appreciated it is, and how appreciated you are, and how important you are in the whole grand scheme of things. It's a big world. It's a scary place. I'm terrified. Every day I wake up scared of what the future might hold. But, we're all in it together in some way, shape, or form. And we're all just gonna do the best we can. Strive to be the best that we can be. That's all we can do, right? Right. So, with that, I wish you farewell or whatever. That's like terrible grammar, but anyways, I love you. Have a good day.